Dragged to the ground is Bodine Thompson. Campbell pumps it through. Preston Campbell tries to flick it back up. All of a sudden, Jarryd Hayne is in open space. The Eels looking to go 100 metres and move one step further away from the wooden spoon.
Jarryd Hayne, we had the plane out a couple of years ago. He has been doing sprint training again recently to get some spark back and gets to the line. The Eels, it's a big game and their best player stands up.
That's the kind of player he is. He still competed on it as Sando juggles, finds Sutton who kicks.
Taylor's up.
Under the pass. Sit back and enjoy. Uade chased by Luke. Has a dive. It's in vain. 4 tries. Equals the Newcastle record. Uate, as predicted by Andrew Johns confidently, would equal the record tonight. Well, he did it in the final second of the game. Take a bow, Uate, Aquila and Andrew, a brilliant judge.
Fiend. Now here is Hornby. Boyd cuts out Cooper. Moves down the touchline and scores. He hit the corner post, but that doesn't matter anymore. But where was his foot?
He catches the ball there. Does he touch the line? No, no. What a dive, yes. Oh, try.
That is a great try. He knew he was going to step on that line if he put another foot down, so he dived like he was almost in the long jump.
Tupou scrambling to cover him, the Warriors winger. Oh, he knows perfectly well where he is there. Brett Morris, and another wonderful effort for his team.
Some players just know how to score tries.
If you're a numbers man, oh, here's a mistake by the Warriors off the scrum. And now instead of coughing it up, it's Kevin Locke running away. It comes to Simmons. They change angles. They'll go all the way. Can you believe that? Sean Johnson picks it up. It looked as though there was a knocker at the other end of the field, but Johnson picked it up and went the rest of the way. We spoke about his blinding speed. Well, there it was on display. Well, the Rabbitohs will be absolutely beside themselves, and I know that Tolman played the ball correctly there and fired underneath his foot, but it worked out okay. Morris gives it off the Jonathan Wright. He comes towards Gidley. He chips it over the top. Ball is chasing the ball. Oh, don't tell me he's done it.
What do you got, mate?
Well, we're going to go upstairs to have a look. I would be saying no. My first impression is surely he couldn't have got there. I think he puts it on his foot.
That's all that stopped him from scoring a try, is placing the ball on his own foot. Oh, did he get it down? Did he get it down? Look at this again. Well, that angle there made it look like it was his boot, but the other one looked like it was the turf. There's the ball on the ground. That's clearly on the ground. Is his hand on the ball, though?
I don't know.
When it hits the turf.
I don't know.
From that angle there, you would have to say, I think, yes. We've seen some remarkable put-downs in our time, but that's up there with the best ever. It's in the Olympic final of put-downs.
Well, that is the best ever. That's the best
Ferguson,
ever.
Greg Inglis.
No, that's better than all of them.
You can reel them off, Brandy. That might be the best.
I think it is. Actually, I've got no doubt it's the best. Because he needed the ball to sit up. It didn't sit up. Well, I'm speechless.
From the Warriors. They might have been out of their stride to begin the game. Their defence certainly has been good. There's a long ball from Walsh to Ty. It was a long pass and hit him right on the chest as well. Now, here's Kevin Locke. There's trouble here. He gets away from Jennings. There's nobody in front of him. And Kevin the ball.
Luke Walsh put under pressure, throws a terrific ball out to Brad Tighe. He gets the kick in. It didn't look too bad. Somehow Locke took the ball, even with Big Manu coming back towards him. And then he's got the speed, Kevin Locke. It has been the trademark of his game since he debuted in 2009. Well, he had 3 or 4 players coming at him. That's great stuff there from Kevin Locke. Jennings, well, did he have to dive so early? I would have liked to have seen him hot-footed with Locke for a little while longer.
2 tackles left in the set. Williams kicking early. Dugan chasing, looking for the upright. Missed it. Away from Galea. Sando! They won't catch him. He will go 105, although here comes Robinson. He's looking, he's on tired legs. He's getting there. He offloads, and backing up was Farrell, and South Sydney have gone 108 metres. Dylan Farrell gets his 12th of the season. Chris Sando, well done. But what about the support from Dylan Farrell? Those little legs just couldn't take him anymore. Reece Robinson was reeling him in.
That had brought the crowd back into it. Packer finds Manu. Manu's away. Can Manu go all the way? No, he can't. It's still alive. He's still up. He finds Johnson. Johnson's aiming up. Johnson scores. Wow! Where did that come from?
Packer started it with a nice charge, and just at the line he throws a good little offload to Manu Vatuvei, who bursts through. Gidley to beat. Gidley goes low, and Akuma comes at him, or should I say Aku tries to go over the top, but he wasn't held, so he gets up and plays again, and Johnson scored. Lovely offload from Packer, backed himself for sure, Manu, and then had enough in him for a lovely little back flick to this man who's got plenty of pace, plenty of wheels.
Third to the front row was all over him, as was Alex Glenn. Maloney to Mannering. The enthusiasm the Broncos are playing with as it goes back to Johnson. And Johnson steps straight through, support on the inside, decides against it, but has Johnson got the legs? He certainly does. Whoa. What about that for a try?
Well, he said he'd formed a good combination with his 6. He's a big number 7. He's powerful. He's quick. He scored a try against the Bunnies where he outstripped a couple of them. One of those, Greg Inglis. It was a long-range effort. That is super stuff, Shaun Johnson.
He beat 6 on the way to collect the 4 points.
The big goose step there around Hoffman. He had Kevin Locke looming up, but didn't need him. Wrong-footed both wingers as they converged. That's super stuff from the number 7.
Just over 12 minutes remain in this opening half. A little chip over the top. Here go the Warriors. Lockyer in front of him. He gets on the outside. McCulloch. In fact, it was Hoffman tried to stop the try. He didn't, and that is another beauty from the Warriors.
An absolutely perfect kick, gets it on the full, floats one over the top, sees that Lockyer's in between his players, and then just the speed of Kevin Locke. The speed of Locke, around Lockyer, dives into the corner, beats Hoffman there. 2 spectacular tries coming from the Warriors, both against the run of play, and both their halves instrumental.